This is my very first Serum tutorial. I'm going to have a lot coming for you guys pretty soon. I just recently got into using Serum, and this sound, I was losing inspiration. I was kind of just messing around, seeing what I could do, and I was trying to get a Swipe My Swords by Frim sound, and I actually came across Fuk Watchu Think by Ghastly. So this is going to be the sound that we're making today. So kind of the main lead, and this is the sound that we have that I recreated. You could say it's pretty dead on. Alright, so to begin with, we're going to initialize our patch, turn on oscillator A, oscillator B, and your filter. Now set your filter, I forgot to do this the first time I was recording this, to HP 12. Alright, now for oscillator A, we are going to our basic shapes, wavetable position. We are sticking with the sine wave, and we are going to set FM from B, like pretty much every rocket power sound does. We're going to set the FM from B to 70%. Now our octave is going to be -2, our volume all the way down, and our LFO is going to be on the first level, and it's going to be modulating all the way up. Now the LFO shape we're going to be doing, take this and bring it down. Depending on how like heavy, I guess you can say, you want the sound, you bring it between these two. I prefer having it up here. When you have it all the way up here, it clicks, and you don't really want the click. It doesn't sound like the original. So doing this, it takes kind of less attack off the hard hit. Now we're going to take these two and bring it down in between the first and second bar. So now we have, oh sorry, wrong one, active. Yeah, trigger that, and our rate is going to be 16ths. Sounds like nothing so far, but that's okay. It'll sound like something soon. Oscillator B, go to PWM Juno, and our wavetable position is going to be at 49. And we're going to modulate this buddy all the way up. We are going to use sync no window, and this will be at the lowest it can go. Put your LFO there up to 50. So now we're getting a sound like this. Oh, right, semitones, 7 semitones up. And okay, I'm not forgetting anything, so this is what we have so far. Not too exciting, but trust me, we'll get there. So we have our filter, the HP 12, and our cutoff is going to be set at 27 Hertz. And if you're wondering how I did the click, if you go into your global, if this isn't active, the double click for typable values on controls, then you won't be able to do that. But when you have it active, you can do that. It's a very helpful tool, especially when you're making sounds that have specific frequencies. For example, this one, because if you put it on anything else, it's not going to sound the same. Alright, so frequency cutoff, whatever you want to call it, will be at 27, and we are going to modulate this up 60. Okay, our resolution 32%, drive all the way down, and our frequency right here is going to 76. So now we have, alright, now for good old effects. we're going to turn on hyperdimension, distortion, phaser, let me look at my notes, delay, your compressor, reverb, and filter. Now, all of this just basic. It's gonna, yeah, you're not even gonna hear it. All right. So let's turn all of these off first. All right. So for our hyperdimension, we're gonna turn our hyper down to, I believe I said 30. Yes, 30. Now dimension, we're gonna do low in size, 2%, and our mix is going up, I believe 35. Yep. All right. So just kind of adds a little atmosphere to it. All right. Now for our distortion, we are going to use a synfold, and the synfold really puts a good white noise in it, along with boosting it with the distortion. If I were to just go and use the noise oscillator right here, it wouldn't sound too good. It wouldn't give it the like beefiness, I guess you could say, that I'm looking for. Alright, so for this, we're gonna do post amp, and we're gonna turn this bad boy all the way up. Now, what you're gonna want to do right here is 318, and put your Q to 3.9. It sounds really distorted, but we're going to bring our drive down to 10%, and our mix is going to be all the way up. So now it doesn't have complete distortion and white noise, it's just got perfect. Alright, so phaser, we're going to do, well, exactly what everyone else does with the phaser to get that guitar amp sound. We're going to do phase rate all the way down, depth all the way down, and frequency all the way down. And we're going to keep that all the way up, so now we have... Alright, now for our delay, you're going to turn link on, BPM off, and we're going to bring this to about 20. Yep, about right there. So really gives that metallic sound to it without giving too much like echo. Actually, it gives literally no echo. Now I am using an older version of Serum, so I just turn the multi-band up to 12, and we have that. All right. Reverb, plate size 3, and then leave everything else the same. Yep, leave everything exactly the same. Now the filter, this is really going to be the cherry on top of this nice little dessert we're making here, I guess you want to call it. Our cutoff is going to be 38 Hertz, modulating up 51. Our res is up 13, and our drive is also up 13. And the width is going to 38, and we're going to modulate this bad boy up 14. And with all of this, you should get this kind of sound. Now, if you want to add anything else to it, what I did was I took LFL2, made this kind of shape, and you can put it on your chorus pitches, and Shift Alt +2, Shift Alt +2, and now you can make it get that kind of rise it does in the song. And that's it for the video today. I hope you guys enjoy it. I will be making more videos, getting a little more heavier sounds, kind of growls and wobbles. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like, subscribe, show your friends, and yeah, thanks for tuning in.